Here they are. Cool dude. Ladles and jelly spoons. We've just gone live at 5:55, and our guests have arrived. Is this okay for you? Or is it too much sun? It's fine. Take a seat.
Thank you.
So we do have two guests today. Terry and Louise says they couldn't make it and send their apologies, but we might be seeing Louise tomorrow morning if she can make it. And yeah, so we're live on Terazza El Jable. If you are new to the channel, my name's Tim Dow. This is Christina. We are living with MS in Tenerife, and we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. Monday is all about you. So we meet up with people on a Monday who watch the channel and get to know you, put faces to names, stuff like that, and have a drink. And on Wednesday's Balcony Banter. Balcony Banter actually is every second week at the moment. And this week it's on Juliani's channel. The link is in the description. And Friday's Freaky Friday, where I go out and have a beer or three, which I did last Friday. Go and check that one out, it was fun. And usually Webby's there. And this week there's going to be something special because we're going to go live with Webby's channel. And it's called Webby. And then Sports Roundup, 2 words. Webby, Sports Roundup, well, 3 words altogether. And there's a little dash, but I don't think you need to. If you search for Webby, W-E-B-B-Y, and then Sports Roundup, you'll find it. You can actually go to youtube.com/@WebbyBoom, Webby B-O-O-M, all one word, and you'll find it that way as well. So that's coming out on Friday. There's nothing there yet. I think there's a couple of test videos up. One with Graham Withy. Hi, Graham, if you're watching. And we're actually on. So that's what's the focus like? I'm on manual focus today, and I couldn't really see whether we were in focus. Let me just check. So is Christina in focus? If she's in focus, then I think so am I. There we go. I'm purple here now. That's good. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Cool dude. Background is the mountains, and the rest of the terrace is quite nice. So who have we got with us today? We'll find out in about 2 seconds. If you're new to the channel, as I say, and you like what you see, consider subscribing. It's for free. And if you don't fancy subscribing just yet, give us a thumbs up. If you're on a mobile device, you might have to get rid of the chat first, put the thumbs up, and then go back to the chat. If you want to see all the chat, you've got to go and put all chats instead of top chat. There's like a little gear here, chat filter, all messages, and then you get all the messages then. Let's see who's on, apart from the people that just arrived. So Timothy Dowd, whoever he is, says chicken and chips for dinner. I've already ordered them actually, they're coming out at 6:30. Terry and Louise, not able to join you tonight, but might see you later, is out and about in KR for nephew's birthday. Happy birthday, nephew. Are you still on for with Louise tomorrow? I've answered that earlier on. Lorraine says, loving your breakfast and dinner shorts, Tim. Lol. Evening, Tim. Oh, those of you who don't know what shorts are, well, short form videos they're called. If you go and watch YouTube on your phone, usually you'll get to a bit where it's a little 60-second video and you doom swipe through. And I do 2 videos a day, one for breakfast and one for dinner. And they come out around about just after lunch and just after dinner. And it shows you what the weather's like, anything that's important that's happened, and most importantly, how my diet's going and what I'm eating. So if you want to follow me on that, I've been doing it for over a year now. So if you want to go back and find out what the weather was like last July, then just go and look on the shorts and search for July. Hey.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
I just a bottle of water, please. I've got
Large beer. Gas or no gas?
no gas.
Okay.
Zelda, I'm going to go celebrate my daughter's birthday this evening, so I'll have to catch up later. Thank you, Zelda. Lorraine's on, we did that. It's Craig, that's better. Put myself in timeout, was on the other account. Okay. Yeah, I was saying, Louise, I got another guest joining me tomorrow, so I'm actually going to meet him at San Eugenio. So I was going to pick you up here and we're going to drive to San Eugenio. But if you celebrate too hard tonight or something happens and you can't make it, I'll be down here at 8:30, and if you're not here, I'll just carry straight on. So don't worry about it if you can't make it. I do have somebody else to walk with if you can't make it. So obviously, if you want to make it, that's great, you know what I mean? Or if you want to change the dates, you can let me know as well. The day, sorry. Graham's on. Martin Voss is on. Charlie, Debbie, Denise Pearson. Oh, for those of you who haven't subscribed to Stephen yet, go there. He's put one up with where he's talking on it, which is good. Unfortunately, it was a bit windy, so some of it you didn't hear. But some of it you do. It's quite interesting. So go and check that out. I've contacted him. I think we're going to get him a microphone. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll get him a microphone. Or do the voiceover afterwards, which I said was a good idea if you don't want to do it live. So it's quite easy. So he can just he can talk on the track and then cut that out and then do one a live over. Voiceover, as I say. It'll be a voiceover. But go and check that out. North Tenerife man, NTM. Lacoletta Boy's on, good evening. Una Mines is on. Brendan Scanlon's on. Laney's on. Dave Longdon. Rent's done. Everybody's just saying hi, hi, hi. John Burns arriving tomorrow, Tim. What is the nighttime temperatures? What's the nighttime temperatures? 22, 23? When the sun goes down, Christina will need a sweater, but I don't. So there you go. If you're a woman or a man, I think it's different because of the extremities and what have you, you know. Heather McCarthy, Gillespie's Travel says hi. Now, Tim, you've told NTM to speak, you'll never shut him up. Exactly. Good evening, Tim and Chris. There he is, NTM, North Tenerife man. So there you go. Evening, Tim. Anne-Marie Elton's on. Anne-Marie's on. Thank you to all the moderators. They're doing a great job. Dave Longdon, the volume is low. To me, it looks like the volume's pretty high. And I'm on shout mode as well. Ah, that's why I'm on shout mode. That means it is low. It's when Webby's talking. So we're on GH5 mode now, that's better. So don't forget, thumbs up. My friend has lost contact with his wife and grown-up children due to gambling. He won the lottery and jetted off to Tenerife.
Makes sense.
Jilly Cooper's on. Dave Mulready. Hi guys. Sean Baxter, have a great evening. Thank you so much, Sean, for the support there. We really do appreciate you guys who support us, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, don't we, kid?
Yep.
There we go. He says here, have a good evening, guys. Then he's put a thumbs up, and then he says, Tim, this is for your beer on Friday. Not for books for Christina. He didn't say that at all. I'm a liar. I'm a little liar. Why have you got a microphone on? You're not talking. Talk.
Me?
That's enough. Anyway, Debbie, how's it?
You're talking too much.
Okay, and Cole's place is on. If you're not subscribed to Cole as well, go and subscribe to Cole. So I'm going to put this in the shade. We've picked a nice place today, but the sun's coming down and it's burning my legs now. We might have to move back a bit. But we can't move the table, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's a waste of time because the shade is attached to the table. I'm an idiot. Right, who's here? Water. Actually, I brought this from home. It's vodka. You got still water, have you? Still water's run deep. Right, so we're going to turn you round to a couple of people. I'm going to nick Christina's microphone. There you go. I'm going to put that on the table in front of you. You can put it in between you or in front of the person who's going to talk the most.
Just put it there. Okay. Thanks, Tim.
Just point the furry thing to yourself. There you go. Right, so give me a sound check.
1, 2. Tuba glue.
Tuba glue, there you go. Who's this? There we go. I'm going to go for automatic focus for a second to see if it'll pick you guys up. And we're going to zoom into you. Cool dude. Well, that gives you a better idea of... it gives you a better view of the thing, doesn't it? There you go. Let's see if we're focused. Yeah, we're definitely focused on you guys. So, I'm going to move you this way slightly so you're not in a pole. And zoom in. There we go. That's good. So I knew you are, but do they? What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Peter, this is Dave, and we're from sunny Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton. Down the M6 down to Wolverhampton.
Not Dudley.
Not Dudley. That's a Dudley accent, isn't it?
Yeah, well, sort of. Black country.
I work with a guy from Dudley,
Yeah.
and he was working in this furniture shop with me. It was called Cavendish Woodhouse in Carnarvon,
I've heard of it.
and he came from Dudley,
Yeah.
and he was amazed that you couldn't get hot pork butties with gravy. I said, a hot pork butty with gravy. Is that something you'd eat down there, is it?
I suppose it is, yeah. It's
Yeah.
everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
That
Is
kind
it?
of thing, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd never heard of it in North
Yeah.
Wales.
Yeah.
Hot pork baps.
That's,
Baps.
Yeah. Hot pork baps. A lot of butchers sell them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and with gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doesn't the gravy go all over the place?
yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh,
It's
there you
runs
go,
down your arms and into your lap, and yeah, it's very nice though,
Cool, dude.
especially with mustard and.
So let's see if everything's all right. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm going to actually move this further down. There you go. Thunder and lightning all days, he says here. Neil Davidson on Orcus Whaling, back out the 2nd of May for 8 days. Got lots of flags and bunting for the coronation. What coronation's that?
That'll be King Charles.
King Charles. There you go.
Queen
You
Camilla.
still got that in Britain now. You didn't get rid of the. I thought after the Queen Elizabeth they were going to get rid of the monarchy.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's happened, does it?
No.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
a shame.
so.
Oh, a shame. I'm not a royalist, as you probably
No,
might
I
have known.
gathered.
I'm not a royalist. No. I like Lady Diana.
Yes.
That was about it.
Yeah.
Right, so from the Black Riffle, from Wolverhampton, what brings you to Tenerife?
Well, it's a belated holiday, really, isn't it?
It is, yes.
We were supposed to be here in September.
Uh,
We went to Greece in June, was it?
We did.
And we were due out to Tenerife in September. And part of the plan was my mother was going to be moving in with us in, what was it, October, November?
Yeah.
And then in September, going around the shop, she fell over and broke her humerus.
oh
broke her arm.
no.
So, long story short, we had to pretty much move her in straight away.
Right.
And she's still there now, and she's not going back.
No, she probably
So,
knows.
Yeah, so obviously we had to cancel, reschedule the holiday.
Yeah.
And we rescheduled it for my birthday, which is today. And
It's Dave's birthday today. Happy birthday, my friend. There you go.
thank you.
We're going to sing in a minute. We're going to sing it.
You don't need to rain, do you? Anyway, so yeah, so here we are, and we're here now until Friday. So
Cool,
and enjoying
dude.
the weather. It's beautiful.
So you're staying in Callao?
We are.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Atlantic Holiday Hotel.
Oh,
Down
a lot of
bottom.
people have been asking about that.
Yes.
What's it like?
It's nice. It's rated 4 stars.
Mm.
It's got a nice swimming pool, lovely sunbathing area. Food is good.
Mm-hmm.
We're just doing bed and breakfast.
Okay.
Um,
They do have a restaurant for evening meals and stuff, don't they? Yeah.
yes.
They do, yeah, and the food is good. The evening
Yeah.
meal food.
We have
is
had some
very
evening
good.
meals actually. It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very, very good.
So yeah, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
When you said it's nice, there was some sort of holding back. What was that? Was it not what you expected, or?
I don't.
I think what it is, compared to some of the other hotels like the Mind and the
Pearly
other
Grey.
two,
Pearly Grey,
the Pearly
yeah,
Grey,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's, I suppose you could say, it's not as up to date.
So it's a little bit tired.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little
But
updated.
I
So
wouldn't-
clean and nice,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just
I wouldn't be put off by that at all.
Okay.
You know, for anybody that's listening or watching, I wouldn't be put off.
how
by
did the
that.
price compare? Did you do a sort of a comparison
Yes.
prices?
We looked at the Mind, and Mind was a little more. But what I liked about the Atlantic
Yeah.
was they had it's like an apartment with cooking facilities and
Right,
a fridge
okay.
and a kettle.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to do that, you can.
Oh, so self catering is an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
And I
good.
have to
Which is
have my
great.
cup of
Yeah.
tea
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, yeah.
morning.
And are you looking out to sea, or are you looking out to little Germany to see?
Beautiful view.
Okay.
Absolutely beautiful.
And have you been to the Delphine yet?
No, we were going to go tonight, but they're closed.
Closed, yeah.
So
Well,
was
Little Germany's closed as well,
We're
yeah.
going to go
Yeah.
there or Little
Little
Germany.
Yeah,
tonight,
no.
and they're both closed,
Monday's
so
weird.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Monday's weird.
Yeah.
I've ordered chicken and chips between us here,
Yeah.
but there's plenty of places to go. La Palma's looks quite nice as well.
Okay, we booked somewhere. What was it down the bottom?
Oh,
Next door to Seven
Davina,
Plates.
The further down.
Comida.
Oh no, La Camino Divina.
Yes.
Divina.
That's the one.
La Comida Divina. Yeah?
Yeah.
Divine food, it means.
Yes.
Yeah.
La Comida
I
Divina.
thought it was a comedy club.
It could be. Okay, so people are saying happy birthday.
Oh, it's
Loads of people are saying happy birthday. Oh, Dun Trucking's on. Dun Trucking. I might have got mixed up. I thought Dun Trucking was. Oh no, Flying Trucker has changed his name to Out and About with Ian or something like that. That's right. Sorry, Dun Trucking. I've mixed you up with somebody. Uni Pete, safe journey in your holidays. Thanks for your service, Craig. Middle of cancer treatment now still lurking. Been out today for 41st wedding anniversary for Dun Trucking. Wife's an angel, taking me through it. Cool dude. Eugene McGeever's on. Debbie, happy birthday, Dave. Evening, Lee and Deborah. Dun Trucking did that one. Happy birthday, Dave Laney. Heather McCarthy, happy birthday, Dave. Everybody's saying happy birthday. Una Mines, Amory Elton. Johnny Vlogger's on as well. Congrats, Dun Trucking. Hi, Johnny, they're saying happy birthday, Dave. Great Friday meeting you both, Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, nice.
And she's shouting. It with capital letters. Tony Bennett, good evening, Tim and Chris. Happy birthday, Dave. Don't get too drunk tonight. Sarah Charles on. Hello, Geordie JV. Oh, right, okay, Geordie JV. Because Johnny Vlogger's in Newcastle. Carl's Place. Hi, Tim, how are you? Says Chris Allen from Margate, I think it is. We're fine, thanks. Right, so birthday today, and we've said where you're staying, where we might be eating. So have you decided what you're going to eat? There he is.
Hello.
Hello. No, not really, but the steak's got a good
Steak
chance.
might be on the
Steak 21.
No.
The-
I did consider going there until I looked at the prices and I thought, And then speaking to some of the locals, it was like, well, what do you want to go there for anyway? You know, it's just.
I'll tell you what, the
Yeah.
Steak 21 for me is very good quality.
Yeah.
So you are getting good quality.
Yeah.
And what I've found is that if you get a steak between you, it's probably enough.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can decide on what size steak you want.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, the meat, I mean, if you get a tomahawk steak,
Yeah.
I mean, it is 80 quid.
Yeah.
But if you get a tomahawk steak, then it feeds 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some steak.
This is Kevin, right?
Yep.
Kevin's just walked in, and I met him. Well, I wasn't out yesterday.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, right?
Germany.
But if I had have met him yesterday, he would have bought me a drink.
And you were busy yesterday.
I was, yeah. Here he is. Give us a wave. There you go.
Nice to meet you, Kev.
Pleased to meet you too.
He's just.
I'm Dave.
Are you on a flying visit?
You before?
Are you on a flying visit, Kevin, or are you sticking around for a bit?
I'm sticking around for a while.
Okay, cool. The missus with you?
No, I've got a picture. She's working.
She's working.
Somebody has to.
Oh dear, somebody's got to work. The old workers here. I've got you in the middle of the pole here now. Did you move?
No.
Oh, there you go. It was me that moved. Hang on. There you go. So,
I've got to pick an engine up at 7:30.
really? Is he working as well?
Yeah.
The Indian.
Still have a total for.
I was going to say, is it a ooh or a but?
One of them.
One of them. I suppose you can't say that anymore, can you?
What's that, sorry?
Oh, I'm not saying it again. What are the tourist numbers like at the minute? I didn't check, Neil, but if you go to the link in the description, there's a statistics link. Click on that, it'll tell you exactly what last month's figures were. But I think they're up in the 2019 levels again.
Right.
But it has quietened off after the kids went back. I've noticed a
I
bit
think
quieter,
it's
yeah.
quiet here. Yeah.
But not too quiet.
Yeah.
It's the way we like it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what's on the plan for the rest of the week for you guys?
Much of the same, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just relaxing,
Yeah.
Like
Just
to do
eating,
a
drinking,
little bit of
rootin' tootin'.
sunbathing, yes. We went to play a Preso the other day. That was very nice.
Okay, did you walk over the cliffs or did you get a taxi?
We got a taxi.
How much does that cost you?
Well, €12.
€12. We take you by
Yeah.
Santa Cruz. Otra botella para mí.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked because they'd said at the hotel, oh, it'll only be €5 or €6.
Yeah.
But 12, 11.80.
I'll never
I think it
believe
was.
them anyway.
No.
Give my 5 and getting into fixed.
Yeah. I mean, it should be. It won't be more than €7 now, would it?
Asking for a receipt.
Yeah. Before you get in, ask them for a receipt.
Oh, okay.
Just say, I need a VAT receipt.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they've got to give you the proper price then. But that was a rip-off, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm coming back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same guy?
It was a
Might have
different
been the
guy.
same company.
Yeah, we were in a
It
people
was,
carrier.
what was it, €12 something going there and €9 something coming back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he went the same way, yeah?
Exactly the same
exactly
way.
the same way, yeah.
Do you go the shortcut through the plantation?
No,
Oh, well, that's why.
right the way up this hill here and round.
The shortcut you're not allowed because it's blocked.
Is it now?
Yeah, they're widening it to 2-lane. It's been closed for about
That's why it was
a year and a half now. Yeah, but even that, even going up the top and coming round, shouldn't cost you more than €5 or €6. 7 at the most. Gracias.
El team la apunto todo junto. Todo junto la apunto.
Sí,
Gracias.
de nada.
Ya tráigame más hielo, por favor.
Ay, gracias.
Nice little bar we found in Blair Perez. The other one.
We did.
What was it called?
Ednam's, was it?
Edmund's English bar. British.
Oh, the
Very similar to
yeah,
Monte
the
Cristo.
Edgington Arms or something it was.
Something like that.
Yeah,
It's only a small
Eddington.
Bar.
It's in the back of the. If you go behind the
Opposite the Hard Rock.
opposite Hard Rock, there's a car park.
Yeah.
That's it,
You go
yeah.
there through the car park and to the left.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Have a look in the pool of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two-headed sheep is the logo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Something to do with Chernobyl, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, two sisters run it and very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
$1.50 a pint. Happy days.
Was it $1.50 a
Yeah,
pint?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll beat that.
Everybody's saying $1.50 now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what sayings I've picked up off YouTube.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too much. Can you sort it off?
We did go to the Mind Roof Garden for a drink as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said if you can afford €12 in a taxi, you can afford a beer at the Mind.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Let's try it. Two small beers was €12.
Was it? That's not too bad, though,
I
is it?
didn't think it was too.
I mean, you know, if you're paying for like the view and
Yeah.
And it is a gorgeous
Very
beer.
citrusy beer, though, I thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, very sort of lemony and, you know.
That's probably because they don't.
Sugar.
When you get that taste, you know what it is, don't you? It's the not clean pipes.
Really?
That's what I think.
Oh.
I found out that if you get a sort of a tangy taste in your beer,
Yeah, yeah.
that means they haven't cleaned the pipes for a bit.
Oh, okay. We won't be going back there then.
No, I mean, I'm not saying anything, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying anything, but I have noticed that if you get a tangy taste,
Yeah.
it's it could be.
I'm not sure what beer it was. I think it was some sort of craft ale.
Oh, sort of like lemon ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very strange.
And there is that sort of thing now, you know, back at home. A lot of the ales now are like citrusy. I mean, there's one called Lemon Dream, and it's bloody awful. You know, so I don't know how people drink it. But you know, everybody's their own. I suppose.
German beer and Dorada is all I drink.
Yeah.
And the only reason I drink Dorada is because it's cheap as chips.
Well, cheap as chips, and it's nice as well. Isn't
It is not too bad. It's a good pint in the
like
Monte
Dorada.
Cristo, isn't it?
I think it's as good.
This
as
is
Stella Artois, if not better.
this is. ¿Cuál cerveza esta?
Amstel.
Amstel. Okay.
Amstel. Okay.
Sí.
Amstel's good though, yeah.
¿Cuántos para el pollo y el...
Ahora es solo para estos. So, una porción de papas fritas y una porción de...
Dos cubiertos.
Sí, sí. So, uno cubierto, yo solo para mi esposa.
Vale.
The Spanish is very good, Tim.
It's better than it was, but it's still not perfect. I can't like do nuclear science or anything like that.
No.
And the worst thing that happens to me is I don't understand them when they talk back at me. So my comprehension is a lot worse than my. I mean,
That happens to everybody.
that does happen to everybody, but basically I don't get the practice. And I've tried watching TV and it's horrible. It's horrible, you know. I mean, I've watched a couple of kiddies programs or The Simpsons or something like that, you know. Try and get into it, but I just can't do it.
Okay.
And so I really don't have the.
Patience.
I don't have that either, but that's another story.
You've got to speak to Spanish.
I can speak it, but I just don't understand it when they talk back.
Yeah.
You've got to interact with them all the time.
The biggest problem I've got here is that everybody I know that's Spanish wants to practice their English on me.
Yeah.
Ah,
And the only person I speak Spanish to is him.
Tim, perdón, para las papas quieres ketchup, mayonesa, sal, pimienta.
Un poco de sal y un poco de mayonesa, por favor.
salt and mayonnaise.
Salt and mayonnaise on my chips.
Small. Poco.
Un poco.
Oh, you understand then?
Picking it bits up slowly.
Yeah.
I did try a little bit online.
Spanish with Paul.
Yes, I know you've mentioned
Gotta do
that.
it.
I couldn't
Gotta
find
do it.
What's the one that the most common one? It's
Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Yeah, that's you. Basically, the Duolingo for me is more like a what do they call it? It's more like a quiz, and I don't like the competitive. And you're another day streak, and oh, you forgot the day,
That's
and you know.
right, yes.
And for me, it was too much like
Yeah.
you know. And you shouldn't really do every day when you're learning a language. You know, you should have a rest because your brain digests it. In fact, Spanish with Paul, they say 2 days then a rest.
Okay.
And you shouldn't do more than about an hour and a half a day. And I'm not kidding you, Spanish with Paul is the best, for an English speaker, it is the best entry into the Spanish language you can get, which gives you enough in the first 5 lessons, you could stop and go on holiday. I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
And the way he teaches it, he builds on it so that you end up speaking sentences immediately. He sort of says, this word means this, and this word means that. And these little words mean this, that, and the other. And if you say that word and that word with this in the middle, you get the whatever it is. And he starts off not with, hello, my name's Tim, what's your name? He starts off with, I want, I need, I have, I can, I can't. And he does all the I, well, he calls them angles. Yeah, when you're conjugating a verb, it's I, me, you, them, they. Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you learn them all, you're doing it by rote. But he says, you know, I need, and then he'll go and say, I need this, and I need that, and I need this, and he'll take you through it. And then you say, and if you want to say he needs, all you do is, and then he tells you the trick to move it from I need to he needs. So he's taking what you know.
Te lo dejo preparado para
Gracias. No problem. So, chicken's coming. Chicken. Gotta get a bit of chicken.
So you'll have to get onto that then, Peter, won't you?
Yes.
Okay, Spanish Report. It's free online on YouTube, and then if you sign up for his newsletter, you get 50% off, and it costs you $99 a year.
That's good.
Okay.
But you can both do it, so it's $50 each. And at the end of the year, you can renew it or do something else. Thank you. Muchas gracias. He will bombard you with offers for other stuff as well,
Okay.
but it's up to you whether you take it or not. So now we're going to go to Kevin to see him. I'm going to move the mic over. Do you want to say hello to anybody?
Yes, I do. I'd like to say hello to a lifelong friend of mine, my greatest friend, Lee Burke, and his wonderful wife, Lisa.
Okay, Lee Burke and Lisa.
Hello, Lee and Lisa.
Cool dudes.
And Mummy-o.
And Mommy, we said that the other day, though.
Yeah.
Hello, Mummy-o.
Hello, Mom.
And Kay.
And Kay.
My friend Kay.
Okay. Can I put this on you?
Yeah, but
You're not going to say much.
There's nobody else that I know watches the channel.
It's all right.
All right.
They'll all know you after this.
Yeah, my stepson is
teaches English. He was in Zaragoza for 5 years, but
Was he?
now he's in Sevilla.
Okay.
And he learned through Spanish with Paul.
He did?
He did.
Cool, dude. So you recommend it, yeah?
Definitely, but...
Because when I move this, it loses connection, but it does come back. So we'll see if that's worked.
When I listen to him, he sounds fluent. But he says he's...
No, but Spanish with Paul is... I recommend it. When I move this, it loses connection, but it does come back. So we'll see if that's worked. And it has. There you go. So, Kevin, what's your name? Where are you from? We know you're Kevin. Where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Redcar in Yorkshire.
Redcar?
Moved to Newcastle upon Tyne.
Uh-huh.
Now I live for the last 25 years in Ireland.
And whereabouts in Ireland?
It's called Ballinrobe on the west coast.
What's it called?
Ballinrobe.
Ballinrobe.
It means town on the River Robe.
Okay, Ballinrobe. And your wife's Irish, of course?
She is.
And she dragged you over there, kicking and screaming?
Yes.
But now you're there, you're not coming back?
Never.
Never. Is it a beautiful part of this? I mean, I know all the west of Ireland's beautiful, but I mean, is this a specific sort of like old towny type thing, or have they modernised it?
It's an ex-garrison town, British Army garrison town.
Okay.
And it was the biggest town in County Mayo.
Really?
It was.
Amazing, I haven't heard of it.
There was 47 pubs at one time, now there's 6.
47 pubs?
No, there's 6.
Now there's 6, yeah, but I mean, if the garrison's gone, who's going to drink in them?
Oh, the Irish have a habit.
You don't say. You don't say. Would you like a drink while you're waiting?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell this story, and I told the story before. I'll tell this story about me going to the Busaris, and then at 7:30 in the morning, and me and my mate went in, and he said, "Sorry lads, we're not open now, but would you like your drink while you're waiting?" Yeah. And so we had these drinks, and then at 8 o'clock he opened, and then we had some more drinks, but he only charged us for the drinks after 8, you see. And I've always told this story with this, oh, it's a nice thing, you know. And then Kevin's missus says, probably emptied the pipes into you know. Oh, no. Cool dude.
Yeah.
Oh, just stick the chips there. Just here, that's fine. Perfect. Muchas gracias. Yeah. So if anyone wants a chip, just dig in.
Oh, fine, thank you.
Let us save our appetite.
All right, okay. Going for the birthday dinner.
For the comedy club.
The birthday dinner. La Divina Comida.
Yes.
So, Kevin, you live here?
In Spain?
Yeah.
No, in Ireland.
No, sorry. You got a place here?
Timeshare in Pearly Grey.
In the Pearly Grey, right? And what do you think of that? Is that?
It was great, but I don't know, the managers changed things about the menu and the way you can utilise half board and so forth.
Mm-hmm. And then
so you would either tie to it, or.
So now you either don't you just don't do it, and you pay if you want to eat in the restaurant, but you probably won't eat in the restaurant if you haven't bought it.
Being thick.
Yeah.
It was COVID really, because the cove was closed during COVID, so we started to eat out around Nebula, the Delphin, and the food's fabulous. You know.
And what do you think of the village? Is it?
I love it.
Yeah. You don't go out of the village when you're on holiday, or?
I do. I go to Los Cris.
Los Cris and all that for a day out or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did that yesterday.
And what's it been like this time? Do you think it's warmer this time of year?
Well, we normally come twice a year. We come April and October. It's very hot today.
It is. I mean, the April weather for me has been totally different than all the other Aprils I've known.
Yeah.
It's been really hot in the day, but then it cools off in the night, isn't it?
It does, yeah.
So I don't know whether that's climate change or not.
But it's still quite warm in the evening, I find.
That's true.
It's warm enough.
See if anybody's saying hello. Let's see you on the water. Those drunkards led me astray last week. Webby boom, we've done that. Is Webby on? I've already spilled the beans, Webby, that you got this sports channel that's happening. Tim, no chips. I'm not having chips. I'm having papas fritas. So, Kevin, you came here especially to see me today, right?
I did, yeah.
And now you're stuck on the TV, massive, but you're saying nobody knows you that watches my channel.
No, I don't think so. No.
So now what you got to do is go and tell all your mates I'm on it, and I'll get new subscribers.
There's very few people I know who actually come to Tenerife.
Really?
Yeah.
And you want to keep them away, do you?
Yeah.
You want to.
It's a secret.
It's your secret place, isn't it? Yeah. So, have you always come to Pearly Grey, or have you been to Tenerife without going on the timeshare thing?
We used to stay in Las Vistas
Okay.
and in Los Americas,
Yeah, Playa Las Vistas.
and it was just something came up and said, look, you can have a free holiday
Yeah.
if you have a timeshare.
Yeah.
And it was an Irish guy's first experience as a salesman, and I used to sell double glazing. So he got very unfortunate. 'Cause he wasn't- I said, I'm not buying nothing. I'm here to sit for 2 hours, listen to you.
Get the free tickets to wherever, and
And the manager came, they did the drops on the price. They wanted 36 grand,
yeah.
and I got it for 12 grand in the end.
Wow. So a third of the starting price
For 10 years.
for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's for the two or for the one?
Two.
For the two.
Yeah.
That was really good.
And we get the 2 bedrooms apartment on
Yeah.
the lower seafront, and it's got the bath in the bedroom and
Wow.
everything.
And is there any left, or are they more expensive now?
I'd say it's more expensive now,
Yeah.
but
Well, you recommend timeshare, yeah?
well, it works for us. That's all I say. I know years and years ago it was a bad move. And anybody who watched gold on the TV will know.
Right. Now, sometimes you'll get into it, and then they'll gouge you with the monthly.
Well, it's
Whatever it is,
actually
the yearly.
doubled
How much? Yeah.
It's doubled in 4 years.
Yeah. Doubled in 4 years.
Yeah.
And that's before the price hike
Yeah.
of everything else. So
Well, what
you'll
they
be
said
getting a letter.
What they said was, if you want to renew it, what we'll do is we'll give you another 7 years at a cost,
Okay.
but you've got to pay 2 maintenance charges. I said, why? You know, I'm not paying 2. Why should I?
Why should you pay 2 exactly?
Exactly. I've got 2 weeks now, and you only pay 1 maintenance charge, so why pay 2? You know.
Exactly. Right. I'm going to save you now by taking you off camera.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to thank you for coming and saying hello. Stick around, because we're going to just talk to Chris for a bit while she's scoffing. Yeah, and then we're going to finish early today, so we can have a good chit chat with you guys. So I'm going to set this round. If we lose connection, it'll only be for a couple of seconds. And here she is, my beautiful darling baby. We got auto. Yeah, we're on autofocus. That's good, yeah. So, my darling. Oh, I got to get my microphone back off Kevin in case he gets to the loo. That's happened, I tell you. Right, Mrs. Doft.
So you did it in the morning.
Yeah.
Were you in the Magic Crystal today?
Earlier, yeah.
Stood at the bar.
Yeah.
I didn't see you.
Having a swift.
There we go, having a Swifty. There we go. Christina Lee, are you too warm?
Not yet.
I'll move you back in a minute.
If the sun comes down and goes in my face, I might be too warm.
Tony Bennett says, how did you manage to book Pete Waterman on your channel tonight? Big mates, me and Pete. Right, Damien's saying, Christina, you look lovely, young lady.
Oh, thank you.
Mike Reed says, top 4 selling beers in Spain, Mahu, San Miguel, Cruz Campo, Amstel, Dorado is brewed in Santa Cruz. Cool dude, thank you for that info. Carl, when you going? Heather McCarthy, hope you do, Damien. Okay, Damien's been chit-chatting with the girls, like he does. Tony Bennett did that one. Damien's in the background. Oh, they're all talking amongst themselves. There you go. They're all talking about the the beers and stuff. I had a tracker on Nick Crash. I'll tell you what, I won't turn the stream off. I'll just point you somewhere and you can all chat amongst yourselves. How's that? So I'm going to help Christina Lee eat these chips and a bit of chicken now. I'll just show you the chicken.
I will do, yeah.
Could I have small beer, please?
There you go.
There's no way I could eat that myself.
Well, I think there's some little fat ball guy's going to help you.
Oh, I'm sure.
There you go.
I'm sure.
Oh, it's pretty spicy today as well.
Is it?
Yeah, sorry
Is
about
that
that.
Canarian chicken?
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's a £5 and that's 3 or something, or 4.
That's not bad at all.
No. Right, Mrs. Dowd. So you want to advertise your part 2? When are you going to do part 2 of your thing?
We can
Next Wednesday, yeah?
next Wednesday.
No, not this one
it'll be
coming, the one after. Yeah? Every 2 weeks.
It'll be on a week on Wednesday.
A week on Wednesday. So, ladles and jelly spoons, a week on Wednesday, Christina will be doing part 2 of her memoirs. And so if you're into that, let's get me on as well. So if you're into that, that's another one. We're going to do the same as we did last time. We're going to record it. I'm going to edit it, all the bits out and speed bits up and chop bits out. And then we're going to play it at 5:55 and then come on late and do a reaction video live with you guys. So that's a week on Wednesday. This Wednesday, don't forget, is Balcony Banter on Juliani's channel. I won't actually be on it, and neither will Chris, for the simple reason is I'm recording Webby's first podcast on Wednesday with all his mates. So you should be able to see that on Friday. I will release a few snippets of it Thursday and maybe even Wednesday night, if I can get them edited as quickly as possible. And we'll see what it is. And he's got his own channel, as I said. You've seen the link. I'll link to it in the description below as well. So you can go and pre-subscribe to his channel. So he's got one video up there at the moment. So go and subscribe to Webby, and then you will be notified as soon as it comes up. So that'll be pretty cool. And he's really excited, and he's got a load of content. And you know, like what Webby's like, he can't shut him up. So I'm going to record until the battery goes, and then I'm going to edit it. So it's going to take me about a couple of hours editing. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to show it as a premiere on Friday before Freaky Friday. So what we'll do is I'll stick it to go live about half an hour before I go live in Monte Cristo. And then we can discuss that afterwards, plus any other guests that come over, plus watch me drink beer. What more do you want? What more do you want, ladies and gentlemen? With Tim Dowd living the dream, aren't I, kid?
Yep.
Are you living the dream?
Yep.
Are you happy?
Yep.
And is there anything I can do to make you happy apart from giving up drinking? That's true. That's true.
So once a week is okay.
I only get drunk once a week now for 7 days.
That's admirable.
Admirable.
Yes.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm gonna take the meat off the bone and feed my young lady this chicken. We're gonna chat with the rest of the people, and I might even have a gin and tonic. Can I have a gin and tonic? She says it's only me I'm fooling. I'm fooling myself if I have a gin and tonic. So I'm good for that. I'm okay for that. I'm okay for that.
It's Dave's birthday, you're entitled.
Exactly. Oh, it's Dave's birthday. I've got to have a gin and tonic for Dave's birthday. There you go. Dave's birthday gin and tonic, mate. Do me a favour, leave it out in the Queen Mum. I can go for years. Give me a pint of jelly deals and a pickled egg, me old China. Right, so I'm going to just read a couple more of these out. I know we've only been on, what time is it now? Oh, we've been on 40 minutes, so 45 minutes, that's not too bad. Just make sure, I'm going to go backwards. Damien says, Cole text you. Neil Davison, little by little. Weather looks lovely, says Anne. Sorry, Nick Wiltshire's on. Tim, we need to go for some walks when I'm out. Yep, no problem. I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday now, so any Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. So you're coming on the 2nd, so the 3rd and the 4th. I've got available. In fact, if you go to timothydowd.com, there's a new button that says events. And under events, you can register for Meetup Monday. You can also register for Freaky Friday if you want to come for a beer at Monte Cristos, just to let me know you're coming. It's all, you can register for free, and also register for a walk. And the first person that registers denotes where we go. So tomorrow morning, I made a mistake tomorrow morning. What happened was Louise, I'd already arranged to go out with Louise on Friday drunk, and then this guy contacted me and registered for tomorrow morning at San Eugenio. I said, don't worry, I said, because we were going to go in somewhere else anyway, so I could just take Louise to San Eugenio and we'll walk together. But typically, if you register for a walk, then you are the person that's in charge of the walk, basically, and you tell us where we go or where I pick you up. There you go. So if you go in there and you see that somebody's already going, that means you're going to have to get to that place, or I pick you up on the way, or whatever it is. Anyway, apart from all that, I hope that was all, what's the word? Confusing enough, yeah. Thank you. Anyway, Trisha's on, Pete and Shell's on, Mike Reed, we did that one. Okay, I think I've got everybody. 130 people watching. I usually finish in about an hour, but the chicken's arrived and I think it's cool enough to pick up with the fingers now. So we're going to go some finger food chicken, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm going to take you around and everybody else can say tra. I'm just going to move it slightly and go out wide. So if we could just move in together to say tra, that would be great. 12mm. I'll get Christina in the corner there. There you go. Perfect. And if I get in the middle here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Christina, Tim, Dave, Peter and Kevin for Living with MS in Tenerife, saying thank you for joining us. We're having a wonderful evening and I'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, Tim.
See you, Dave.
Bye.
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 5,000.